Hello and welcome students. This is Assistant Professor Arbas Qazi, and in this video I'll be demonstrating some of the protocols that is to be followed while attempting Mumbai University exam to be held in April 2021. The first step is the students should accept the Google Meet invitation which has been sent to them by the block supervisors a day prior to the scheduled date of exam. The second step is the students should make sure that their web browser, be it be Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, is updated to a latest version so that the further discrepancies due to the non-updated web browser can be avoided. The third step is the students have to make sure the web browser they are using, the login credentials for the same has been changed from the personal to the one that has been provided by the college. For that, the student should click on the web browser that he or she is using, go to the settings part, and from the account menu they can switch from the personal email ID to the login credentials that has been provided by the college. The fourth step is the student should join the Google Meet with the invitee link sent to them by the block supervisor. Students should join the meet 1 hour before the exam start time so instructions can be passed to them and document verification can be done by block supervisor. 5 minutes before the start time of the exam, block supervisor will put the link of the objective part in the chat box as you can see on the screen. Click on the link to view the Google form of the objective part. The Google form of the objective part comprises of two sections. In the first section, the students should fill their details, and when they'll click on the next button, they can view the actual questions of the objective part. The objective part of the question paper comprises of 20 questions and each question carry 2 marks each. Students should note the objective part of the question paper is to be completed within 40 minutes time span. After completion of 40 minutes, block supervisor will put the link for the subjective part in the chat box as you can see on the screen. Students should click on the link to view the subjective part of the question paper. Subjective part comprises of two sections in which the first section they have to fill their personal details, and when they click on the next button they can view the questions for the subjective part. The subjective part of the question paper comprises of two questions which further comprises of sub questions. Students should note subjective part is to be completed within the 80 minutes time span. Students should write the answers of the asked questions, make a PDF file of the same, and they have to attach in the Google form. For demonstration purpose of making PDF file of answer paper, Doc Scanner app is used. Students should scan the required area of the answer paper and then click on the continue button to finish the scanning part. Students should make sure that they scan the file sequentially. Also, make sure to write the full name, seat number, page number, and mention their sign on each page of the answer paper as shown in the screen. Similarly, scan all written pages and make separate file for both questions of the subjective part. Name the subjective part in a typical pattern as the seat number underscore the question number underscore the options attempted underscore the short name of the subject. So as you can see, if I have making the file for question number 2, first I have written my seat number as 123456 underscore Q2 underscore 3 options that I have attempted ABC and underscore the short name of the subject AP1. Similarly, the file is to be made for question number 3 as well. Now, once the file are scanned, students should go back to the Google form, click on the add file button for question number 3. First, go to the files, go to the place where your files are saved, and click on the upload button. Similar step is to be followed for question number 2 as well, wherein again you have to go to the place where your files are stored and select the appropriate file and click on the upload button. Once the file for both the questions are attached and it is seen as shown on the screen, click on the submit button. After a few seconds, students will receive message as your responses has been recorded. On receiving the message, students should switch to Google Meet and in chat section write subjective part successfully submitted. Wait for some time for verification and further instructions from block supervisor. Students, if they are using the mobile phone for giving their examination, then they should note for the entire duration of the exam, the mobile is to be used for that specific purpose only, which means no phone calls, no messages are to be done from that particular mobile number, and in case of an emergency, a standby number should always be there with the student. In case of emergency, the students should install an additional scanning app and a web browser on their mobile devices so to avoid any sort of discrepancies. So that's all from my end. Take good care of your health and all the best to all students for the examination. Thank you.